Hi everybody, I'm making a video here today to help you with your Mustang, probably somewhere between the year of 98 and 2004. They have a very bad problem of the fuel tank filler gasket, where it connects into the fuel tank, likes to leak. And it is that gasket right there, the little black thing. It rots out and makes it so you lose gas whenever you're above, half a tank, and whenever you take a left turn very fast. So, unfortunately, when I changed this last week, I did not videotape myself changing it. So, I'm just going to give you all the steps in order and a little trick I found to make it easier. Very first thing you do, open the gas cap, take this off, unbolt all 3 bolts. Take them all the way out. Trust me, you want them out. Don't put that cap back on. That's just what I'm doing right now. Second thing you do, open your trunk. I already opened my trunk. Pull back the carpet on this side. Pull back the one here, pull back this one, and right here is your filler tube. That right there is the screw, those should be gone. And it goes all the way down to the ground. That's the ground. So after you pull that out, you should be able to grab the filler neck tubing. It's going up there. I don't know if you can see it. You should be able to grab that by hand and pull it out. Now, you may require 2 people to do that. You'll have to probably have one person reaching in here, trying to maneuver this one out for you while you're trying to get it out of the tube, or the tank. It is pretty long. It's about 6, 7, 8 inches in the tube, so it's a lot longer than it looks. Then you will be able to pull out pretty much the entire tube out through the trunk, which will leave you at the gasket. The gasket is probably rotted out pretty good. Mine was in multiple pieces. When you put the new one back in, you might want to lube it up with a little some type of oil or petroleum jelly. That's what people online recommend. I didn't need to. I was just very careful with it and was lucky enough not to rip the gasket again. Putting the filler tube back in, on the other hand, was a little more difficult. I could not get it back in without taking the filler tube apart. When you're in here, there is a hose clamp right there. And if you take the hose clamp off before you put the filler tube back in here, you can take the filler tube apart into 2 pieces. That works great. You take the bottom piece, slide it in through the gasket, then have your friend, whoever's helping you, put that back in through the top, through the trunk here, and then you can slide them back together. It's a little hard to do and probably almost impossible if you do it alone. Then reattach the hose clamp, obviously. Make sure to reattach the hose clamp. I reattached it, but the hose clamp had stripped out. So later on that day when I refilled, I lost probably, a quarter gallon of gas because I didn't have a replacement hose clamp. So get that all back in there, put it back in, screw everything back in. Make sure that your gas cap is attached to the bottom nut. If you put it on one of these, the cable will hang in the way whenever you're trying to put the gas thing in, or the gas thing in, yeah, whatever I'm trying to say. I don't know. But anyway, then of course, put back all your side pieces here to make it look all nice again. Mine's a little broken, but it works. So that is pretty much what it did. It took me about 3 hours total. It mainly took me that long because I had tried to drop the gas tank first. Most of the instructional videos, instructions you find will say you have to drop the gas tank. If you do it the way I just described, you will not have to drop the gas tank. 2 people is definitely recommended to do this though. If you have any questions, feel free to send me a message. I will be more than happy to help you out if I can. I am not a certified mechanic in any way. Mainly, most of the work I do, I just look up online. This is one of the ones that was pretty hard for me to find how to do. So I decided that I wanted to make a video and help out anyone else. The simplest thing though, this is a pretty easy fix. Don't take this somewhere else to get it fixed. The part itself, I bought it online with shipping and handling for about 25 bucks. So 25 bucks and, you know, an hour and a half of your time, if you don't mind getting a little dirty, it will save you a lot of money. It doesn't require much tools, you know, a ratchet, a couple of sockets. I think I used a 10mm and maybe a 1/2 inch. No, I don't even remember, honestly. But it doesn't require very much work. I'm sorry my video's kind of just pointing off everywhere. I don't have much else to show you. I'll put up another video probably before I put up this one of my car and, you know, my Mustang and my nice Durango over there. But anyway, you guys have a good one, and see you later.